In today's video, I spent $1,000 on lost Five Nights at Freddy's packages again. This could literally be your lost mail. And if I don't make back my $1,000, then I have to give away all the merch I opened up. So let's get right into it. So guys, we have a ton of lost Five Nights at Freddy's packages here that I all acquired in very legal ways. I really need some FNAF merch to unbox in a video. Hopefully this house has something. Is that a box of Jazwares FNAF merch? Oh man, I'm totally gonna steal this. These packages definitely aren't stolen at all. And there's a whole ton of really cool things here. Shadow Freddy brought them here for us. Thank you so much, Shadow Freddy. And for some reason, Mangle is here on the ground. I don't know why she's there. There's even some really cool FNAF animatronics. But let's go ahead and choose the first package, this one. Let's see what's inside this unsuspecting package. Maybe there's something crazy. Boom, big package here. We're gonna open it up, see what's inside. For the first piece of lost mail, let me know in the comments if this is your package that you lost. Ew. Are you serious? Ew, who bought these? Oh my god. The first package of lost mail, we could get anything. We could get a second Shadow Freddy plush, we could get a prototype, and we get tie-dye Chica and tie-dye Bonnie. Ew, these are, I think these come from Walmart when they have that sticker. You know what? I'm not messing around. We're gonna go destroy these. So guys, we're now outside with the disgusting tie-dye figures, and if these are your figures, I would like to apologize for what's gonna happen. You might want to close your eyes if you think this was your package. Oh, Bonnie exploded. Let's make Chica explode. Okay, so if that was your package, I'm very sorry. But yeah, the tie-dye figures are disgusting. Let's go check out the next piece of lost mail. Well, that first package sucked, like, genuinely. So you know what? Let's go ahead with a package we know is incredible. A real Freddy Fazbear animatronic. It was genuinely shipped to me in this box. I picked it. I couldn't believe that I got this. They put the shipping label right on the box, which kind of sucks. It ruins it. But I think someone bought this wanting the new Spirit Halloween Freddy Fazbear animatronic, and instead they bought the wrong one. They bought the inflatable... Oh, Shadow Freddy fell. They bought the inflatable Freddy Fazbear animatronic. So if this was your Freddy animatronic, let me know down in the comments so I can try and return it to you. But I am giving away everything in this video, so I am even giving away this inflatable Freddy Fazbear. If you guys want to know how to enter in the giveaway, I'll tell you after we unbox this. So let's open this up and see what a real inflatable Freddy Fazbear looks like. So guys, I know I've opened these Freddys before in other videos, so you might be saying, Paco, this is just your Freddy. But I assure you this is not. This is a brand new Freddy, has the shipping label. I just cut the tape on it. But look, let me show you me opening this. This is a brand new Freddy inflatable. Still has the instructions and things in the bag, and it is perfectly folded up inside of this box, exactly how they come when you buy them. So guys, here he goes, inflatable Freddy Fazbear. Woo! Oh my gosh, he's falling onto Golden Freddy. Oops. All right, he is pretty small. I'm not even gonna lie. That is a pretty small Freddy Fazbear. He inflates amazing. He is a real animatronic. You can see his head moves back and forth, so he is technically an animatronic because he moves. He looks very silly though. He has some weird big buck teeth. His eyes look a little silly. The rest of him doesn't look too bad. His legs look a little weird being kind of melded together. But for a real Freddy Fazbear animatronic, I think it's not bad. It's not like the Spirit one, but I think, honestly, this one is pretty good. So I am giving this away, as well as everything else in this video. So you want to know how to win your very own Freddy Fazbear? All you have to do is the 3 simple Puggo steps of like the video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment saying you finished all 3 steps, and what piece of FNAF merch you want. So if you want inflatable Freddy Fazbear, let me know. But yeah, he's pretty good. He's not very scary like Golden Freddy or Withered Bonnie is, but he's not too bad. So look at him. Yeah, not very scary, but that was an amazing piece of return merch. Let's check out what else we got. So guys, that Inflatable Freddy was definitely worth it. That definitely made up for the bad package. So I think we've made about $100 so far. Hopefully we make $1,000, but in case we don't, I have to give away everything to you guys. So the next one, let's check out this small package. Just get it out of the way. Feels like a plushie in here. So let's see whose lost plushie we got. So for the lost no, it's not. Shadow Freddy, you are not the lost plushie. Get out of here. He always wants to be in the videos. Let's rip it open. Man, okay. And whose lost plushie did we get? The puppet! What? Dude, someone took a bite out of him! What happened? Did you eat him? No, I'm being serious. No, okay, I'm actually being serious. Someone ate him. This was a brand new puppet with a tag, and someone took a bite out of him. What am I supposed to do? Okay, fine. You know what we're gonna do with him? So guys, unfortunately, that was another bad package. That package, I think I paid probably $20 for that package, and instead I got a $5 plushie. So the first Lost Mail video I posted 5 months ago, that video did so well that over the course of 5 months, I've been collecting all these different packages of Lost Five Nights at Freddy's merch. So I want to check out this long, tall package. I wonder what kind of FNAF merch is long and tall. Let's find out and open it. One long package coming right up. Now, again, if these are your lost packages, please let me know down in the comments below so I can return it to you. But everything I open in this video is subject for a giveaway. Besides Shadow Freddy, of course, he's my Shadow Freddy. So, in the long package, we have... What the... Is this even cups? Is this even Five Nights at Freddy's? Wait, Freddy Fazbear cups? Who bought this? Alright, if these are your... cups, let me know. But it looks like we have a Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Toy Freddy cup. We have oh, they're different. A Freddy Fazbear Pizza Mangle cup, and this looks to be the coolest one of all. A Freddy Fazbear Pizza All of Them cup. This has all the animatronics on it. Check it out. That's got Toy Freddy, Toy Chica, Toy Bonnie, Mangle, and on the top it says Freddy Fazbear's Pizza with a big checker mark. I don't know how to review a cup. Oh, it still has the stickers on it. Look at that. Oh, $8 for these home decor FNAF cups. Are these worth $8? That has a different sticker. I don't know. I've never seen these before. But you know what? There's only one way you can review a cup, and that's to see if it's good for drinking out of. So let's go see what liquids we can drink out of these cups. Okay, guys. We are now outside in my backyard, and we are going to test these cups the only way I know how, with a cup drinking speedrun. Basically seeing how good these cups are at holding water and drinking water. So I have the 3 cups here of water, and I want you guys to time me, see how fast I drink these. Okay, are you ready? Let's go. First one. Okay guys, that was a really bad idea. I just wanted you to see I am genuinely soaked from that. Like I am dripping water. Yeah, so let's go see the next one. That was a horrible idea. Okay guys, it's actually all Shadow Freddy's fault that I got drenched. Isn't that right, Shadow Freddy? Yeah, that's what I thought. Ugh! He deserves that, guys. He's my son. He deserves to be beaten. Don't worry. So we still have a whole ton of packages. We only really went through the small ones. So I still see some small ones, but let's go ahead and check out a big one. This is, definitely a bigger box. So let's see this one and see what lost merch is inside of here. Alright, guys, this is a big box. Let's listen to that thunk. Oh my god! That is massive! What could possibly be inside of here? And again, if this is your package, let me know in the comments. I will try and send it back to you. You gotta give me proof it's yours. If you just say, Paco, that was mine, and you don't provide any proof that it was your package, then I'm not gonna give it to you because you're just trying to steal someone else's package. So, whose package did we get? It is a rare one. Oh my... Oh! We got a bunch of rare Funko Pops? No way. Golden Freddy! These are like the rarest pops ever. Oh, I am so sorry to whoever bought this. Oh man, this was a... Oh! This was a resealed, I'm pretty sure, eBay box. So if you bought 6 Funko Pops from eBay, let me know, because I got your package. It was lost in the mail, and I took it. Oh my god! These are the rarest FNAF Pops ever made! Golden Freddy and Withered Bonnie. Oh, this Withered Bonnie's even rarer, because he doesn't have an exclusive sticker. Oh my god. What? Withered Bonnie, Golden Freddy, Dark Springtrap, Jack O'Chica, Shadow Bonnie, and Toy Freddy. These are insanely rare. I don't even know if I want to open these out of the box. Like, they're that rare. Oh, he's got a big sticker on the top of him. But look, this is Walmart exclusive Toy Freddy. These are amazing. Target exclusive Shadow Bonnie. What? GameStop exclusive Jack O'Chica. Then we have another Target exclusive Dark Springtrap. I didn't even know they made a Dark Springtrap Pop. Oh my gosh. Then there's the rarest figure ever made is Golden Freddy 2016 Summer Kicks. I think we have to open them up. All right, we'll open up a couple. Let's open up Golden Freddy and see what he looks like. Oh my goodness. So this is, right, the Pops are super old. They don't have these connectors anymore. Well, they didn't. Now they do. The rarest FNAF Pop ever made, and I'm holding him in my hands. This was also the first ever FNAF Pop ever made. Oh, wow, look at him. His head does move. Check that out. His head has full swivel action. I'm gonna be honest, this isn't a great Golden Freddy. It's literally Freddy but gold. They didn't put him in the Golden Freddy pose. They painted his microphone gold. He has upper teeth. His eyes look really weird, and he has the ring around his hat that Golden Freddy doesn't have. So this is very clearly a Freddy Pop that they just spray painted gold. I think it's crazy that this is the rarest Pop ever made. You guys know I love Golden Freddy. Obviously, I have my Golden Freddy animatronic. So you know what? Let's open up Golden Freddy and Withered Bonnie, because I also have a Withered Bonnie animatronic. So we'll keep the other 4 in their box, so they're in nice condition. But these are also being given away in case you want these over the Freddy Fazbear animatronic. You're a rare Pop collector. That's pretty cool. I already have most of these figures, I'm pretty sure. But hey, these could be yours. Oh, wow, look at Withered Bonnie. Withered Bonnie actually isn't very accurate. They made his eyes white for some reason, even though his eyes are very clearly red. It feels like his head is also too big. I know they're Funko Pops, but it feels like his jaw is way too big. Do you guys notice that? On the side, he has barely any head, when Withered Bonnie's head is actually a lot, thicker. If you see, that's the accurate shape of Withered Bonnie's head, and this is the Funko Pop. It looks like a slice of cake was taken out of the Funko Pop. Like, that is too much chunk. He has a lot bigger back of his head, basically. So yeah, that's pretty cool that we got the rarest Funko Pops ever made. So let's put him back in his box. And, again, you guys already know the 3 steps. If you're a real Puggo fan, let me know down in the comments below. Yeah. So let's go ahead and check out the next package. So guys, we basically just have the big packages left. We have one giant one pretty giant one super tall one, and then we have 1, 2, 3 medium-sized ones. So I think let's go ahead and start with this one. This is a perfect square. This really could have came from anywhere, honestly. I have no idea. So let's open it up and see whose lost mail is inside of this one. Alright, so guys, we have a pretty big package here. It doesn't fit, so I did have to cut it off screen, but I saved the punch for you guys. So, oh, I guess it just burst open. Alright, let's go ahead and see what is inside of this one. Jazwares! Let's go! Oh my god, no way. Did I take someone's entire set of Jazwares plushies? Okay, if you bought these, please let me know. Are these? Yes, these are the GameStop ones. So if you bought a set of Jazwares plushies from GameStop, let me know so I can return these to you. In case you're wondering if this is, Puggo, that's your set of Jazwares plushies you put in a box. It is not. My Jazwares plushies are right there, and they're in their own box. So this is a different set of Jazwares plushies. Oh my gosh. You know, I don't think I ever actually reviewed these. I bought these in a toy hunt, but I don't think I've ever actually reviewed each plushie. So I think I should. Wow. Nightmare Foxy, I almost said Jacko Bonnie. Then we have Nightmare Bonnie right here, looking really good. We have Plush Trap, looking really ugly. I do not like the Plush Trap. And we have Nightmare Chica. So, you know, I don't think I ever actually reviewed these plushies. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and give them a quick little review. So, let's start off with the main man. First, let's get a look at how this set looks together. Okay, so this is the full set of Nightmares. They look really cool. They're really good looking plushies. They're better than Funko in my opinion. I know that's crazy to say, but I do think they're better than Funkos. So, I definitely have some issues with them. First of all, Nightmare Freddy is a amazing looking plush. I love the style of him, and I think it's kind of cute how they gave them the teeth ring. That was inspired by Funko. The original Funko Nightmares had this. I really like that. The eyes are embroidered very nicely with accurate colors. I really like that. The ear is actually ripped apart, unlike the Funko one. It looks like a little bite was taken out of it, but this is actually ripped off. The ears are really nice, and the body does have some great embroidery. Like on his arms, the withering on both arms, the embroidery is amazing around there. They use separate materials for the animatronic bits, which I think is awesome, that being gray parts. I really like that. This guy is $17, so it's about $17 for each plush. He has a nice bow tie. His fabric is so soft. He even has beans in the butt, so whenever you drop him, he sits up perfectly, but I do have some issues. My issue is with the printing. So they were able to embroider this, right? But they weren't able to embroider the black around the eyes. You already embroidered the eyes. Why not embroider this? Why did you have to print it? Same goes for the belly. Why is the entire belly printed? Funko embroidered their belly. The same thing even goes for the feet. Why are the feet printed on? And you may be saying, well, Puggo, they printed it because of budget cuts. But I raise this question. How come Nightmare Bonnie's foot is the only foot that isn't printed? This is embroidered and a separate piece of fabric. Why? So they clearly can make this its own fabric. I think that's a little lazy, especially for being $17 plushies. But overall, he definitely looks better than the Funko one. I do really like how he looks. Checking out Nightmare Bonnie, I do have a couple more issues. His eyes look a lot better. They're not white like the Funko one. The rest of his body does look really good. Like I said, it's weird how this part is he's the only plush who has embroidered withering. He has the holes on him, which look really good. The stomach, his stomach is so big, I can understand that this was printed on. That makes sense, right? But you know what I don't understand is his ears. The ears on him look awful. They're tall and long and skinny, and they don't look much like ears at all. I think they look really bad. Especially this one tries to be flopped down. They definitely can embroider ears because Bonnie and Toy Bonnie's Jazwares ears were embroidered. Even Funko Nightmare Bonnie's ears were embroidered. I think this is super cheap. I really hate how this looks, how they made it printed. These don't look like ears at all, and honestly, I think it's really disappointing. It makes his plush look really weird. Like he has two long things sticking out of his head. They don't look like ears. It's very unfortunate. So Nightmare Bonnie's not very great. Nightmare Chica, I definitely do have some issues with. The classic Jazwares Chica's nice because she has a nice small beak. I think this beak is too big and her mouth is too low on it. I don't think that looks the best. Now, we don't have anything to compare this to because Funko never made Nightmare Chica, obviously. Her eyes look really good. They're accurate colors, but she's the most lacking in withering. She has barely any withering on her. Only one of her arms has withering. The bib withering is printed. That makes sense because the bib is printed. I feel like these pieces are so small, and she has so little withering. She only has one piece on one arm. This should have been embroidered, or at least the feet should have been embroidered. Nightmare Cupcake is definitely the worst looking cupcake. These little bitty eyes don't look very good, and I think Nightmare Cupcake has like red eyes, so the Nightmare Cupcake doesn't look very good. His mouth goes all the way around, but it doesn't really look like a mouth in my opinion. It looks like just some weird spiky design. I don't know. Nightmare Chica is she's kind of disappointing, if I gotta be honest. Nightmare Foxy, he looks a little weird without pants, right? His legs are very long. It looks weird that he doesn't have pants on, but you remember that all the Foxy plushies don't have pants, so it might be weirder if they gave this Foxy pants. So he is pretty good. He has his big hook, which I do like. This giant piece of black fabric, I feel like this would have looked way better if it was embroidered, because again, Nightmare Foxy has barely any embroidering. There's nothing on this arm, the legs have no embroidering, and there's only one piece on this arm. His face does look really nice. I love the snout. The snout is amazing. The snout is way better than Funko's. I know Funko's snout was embroidered, and this is technically printed, but this material looks so much better for the snout. His snout is so much bigger and longer. It looks amazing. His eyes, I love the colors of his eyes. And again, it makes me question, why they couldn't embroider this around his eyes, since he has barely any embroidering. His ears are printed on these parts, but I think that's all right. So they can make the ears look good. They can print on the good ear material. Why didn't they do that for Nightmare Bonnie? Overall, I think Nightmare Foxy looks very good. I like him a lot more than the Funko one. He is amazing. And finally, Plush Trap, the second plushie that never had any merchandise made of him, or at least plushie. See, Plush Trap is in his name. His name is Plush Trap, and he's never had a plushie before. So it's like, finally we get a Plush Trap, but I don't like this plushie. First of all, his weird snout looks very bad. I feel like they should have made it wider, either like Nightmare Freddy's, or his face should have just been all one piece. This being its own separate block, in my opinion, looks very bad. I don't know how they would have made it. I feel like just they should have made the transition from this mouth to the big head smoother, because it looks like a giant square they just slapped on the front of him. His eyes are the only embroidered parts about him. I hate him because his body looks so cheap. You can see the white fabric coming through basically everywhere on him. Like, his belly isn't even its own piece of fabric. They at least did that on every other plushie. The belly is its own piece of fabric. This is all a really nasty green where you can see the white showing through. The entire plush is printed, and it just looks super cheap, in my opinion. We finally get a Plush Trap plush after 12 years, and he looks really bad. Not only that, the worst feature on any of the plushies is Nightmare Bonnie's ears. And guess what? They just took Nightmare Bonnie's ears. You can look at the way that these are shaped. It is literally just Nightmare Bonnie's ears. Check that out. Look. Look. It is the same shape. I think that is very disappointing. We waited so long for a Plush Trap plush. His ears look horrible, honestly. His face is super wide. Plush Trap is meant to be a small plushie. And his entire body is printed where you can see the white fabric poking through. I don't like him very much. So, of course, these are going to be given away. I'll probably just give away the full set, since there's a lot of giveaways in this video. So, if you guys want to win these ones, let me know in the comments. Or if these are your plushies that I took from you, I'm very sorry. Please DM me and let me know if these are yours. Now, let's check out the next piece of lost merch. So guys, those plushies were not very good. I still like them. Of course I like them. They're up on display. But out of the 3 waves of Jazwares plushies, I gotta be straight up, they're the worst wave. Unfortunately, it's very, very sad that they're not the best made. So, we have a whole bunch more packages here, and you know what? I can't contain my excitement anymore. I want to know what is inside this giant, super long one. So, let's open it up. So guys, I genuinely do not know what could be in this package. This is one of the biggest packages I've ever opened on my channel. It's very strange what could possibly be inside of here. So let's crack this open, pull it out, and see what we get. So, pulling out the first one, we get... Oh my god, life-size! Oh my god! Life-size FNAF cardboard cutouts! That's a Toy Bonnie? No way. Oh my god, is this all of them? Toy Freddy! Oh my god. Oh my god, there it is. Oh my god, we have life-size FNAF cardboard cutouts. Oh my god. Oh my god. Toy Chica! Oh my gosh. Whoa. Oh, that's a little weird. Okay. And we have the last one. Mangle! My favorite. I love Mangle. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm definitely going to need 2 hands to set these up. So I'm going to turn off the camera, get these set up, and we're going to check out our life-size FNAF cardboard cutouts. So guys, I think this is probably one of the coolest things I have ever bought. These are the life-size FNAF cardboard cutouts. So all of these are life-size but Mangle. Mangle is very, very small. For some reason, as you can see, that's a life-size Mangle head. That is nowhere close to that size. But life-sized Toy Freddy, life-sized Toy Bonnie, life-sized Toy Chica, and kind of life-sized Mangle. Now, this is probably one of the coolest things I've ever got in a video. I'm being serious. This is so awesome to see these real-life FNAF animatronics in my bedroom. Like, I'm just honestly blown away by seeing these. They look that amazing. I don't know where you could buy these. If I had to guess, maybe you could buy them at FYE or something like that. So I have no idea where I got these. If this is your package of cardboard cutouts, let me know. I don't know if I want to give these away because they're so cool and I don't actually own them. So let's check them out in depth. So they're set up pretty simple with cardboard. They're all set up the same. So let me show you Toy Bonnies. So they're all just cardboard cutouts. And if you've never owned a cardboard cutout, basically it's just a flat piece of cardboard with a little stand on the back that holds it up. And then you can fold it up into like a couple different pieces, and so they're easy to store, so they don't take up a whole bunch of room. You can see, like, Toy Bounty folds right there and right there. So, looking at Toy Freddy, he is absolutely incredible. The artist that drew these is, like, literally insane. These look so good. So, Toy Freddy looks amazing. His hat is super accurate. His ears are very accurate. They look a little weird, like there's squares in the middles, but they look so good. He looks slightly pixelated if you look really, really up close, which is because these were made so big. Of course, they're gonna look a little pixelated, but when you step back, even like here, you can't see the pixels at all. Like, this just looks like Toy Freddy. There is a giant weird white block of cardboard right there, and it's the same for the others. Like, Mangle has some big pieces of white cardboard, Toy Chica has some big pieces, Toy Bonnie has some big pieces. I'm pretty sure that's so these parts that are hanging out, like his hand, is able to stay up. They did a little bit here with his microphone, so that's able to stay, but his face is 100% accurate. The teeth look amazing. The drawings on the cheeks look so good. His fingers look incredibly fat and chunky, just like they always do. It's so amazing. He literally has the reflection of his face in his belly. These look that good. It looks like it's reflecting him. He looks like that shiny. It looks so good. Oh my gosh. Then his microphone over here looks a little weird, but I've never seen too many microphones, so that could be what it looks like. And then on the bottom, for all of them, what they do is they added this checkerboard in between their legs, so they actually have something to stand on. And of course, down here, there's the legal stuff. Five Nights at Freddy's, Toy Freddy, obviously we know that's Toy Freddy, and his feet. I mean, the feet literally reflect the checkerboard. He looks so amazing. I wouldn't say these are life-sized. I think if they were accurate to scale with the animatronics, they would be a little bigger, because the toys definitely are big animatronics. But you can see him compared to my Withered Bonnie. He's pretty big, right? He is a pretty big animatronic. So I would say these are nearly life-sized, like very, very close. Checking out Toy Bonnie. Toy Bonnie's in the weirdest pose, being posed to the side for some reason, while Toy Freddy, Toy Chica, and Mangle are all just facing forward. He's posed to the side. I don't really know why they did that. Maybe it's so his ears won't have a giant cutout between them, but he looks amazing as well. His ears do look really good at the pose they're in. His face looks so accurate. I mean, of course, if you look really, really up close, you can definitely see the pixels of it, but you step this far back and you can't even tell. He looks so good. The cardboard itself is extremely reflective, as you can tell, so it looks really good at making these look like real FNAF animatronics, which is really awesome. Everything about him is super accurate. From his eyes to his teeth to his jaw. He has his giant guitar, which I really like. The guitar looks really, really good. He has his bow tie. The incredible talent to make his face reflecting on his belly is so good. He definitely looks a lot slimmer and skinnier, just like he should, with his Toy Bonnie, both of his arms holding it. You can literally see the reflection of the guitar in Toy Bonnie. Like, the attention to detail on these things are just absolutely incredible. Then when you get lower down, you can see the reflection of the checkerboards on his legs, even as his Toy Bonnie tail. I like that. Maybe that's why he was turned to the side, so you can see the Toy Bonnie tail. And both of his legs showing the checkerboards, and with his accurate Toy Bonnie feet. And then it says, of course, the legal stuff with Toy Bonnie. Now, Toy Bonnie, I definitely think, is bigger than this compared to Withered Bonnie. Toy Bonnie and Withered Bonnie seem to be about the same height, I'm pretty sure. So, it's pretty accurate for scale, but if Toy Chica's taller than Toy Bonnie, that's definitely an issue, because Toy Chica's like the smallest animatronic out of the toys. So yeah. Now, let's go ahead and look at Toy Chica. Let's move Toy Bonnie to the side so you can see her. Toy Chica is a amazing looking cardboard cutout. I have a feeling that there might be some weird TikToks made with this Toy Chica cardboard cutout, just because it's Toy Chica, but she looks really, really good. I love the cupcake. The cupcake looks so cute. He's absolutely adorable. The cupcake is so well made that Toy Chica's face is literally reflecting off of the cupcake. Like, that is so good. The cupcake's eyes look really good. I love how those cupcake eyes look. Toy Chica's eyes and her head looks amazing. There's the top feathers up there. Like I said, there's a giant white piece of cardboard, but I think that's to make sure the cupcake arm doesn't fall down, because Toy Chica's arm is really slim. Toy Chica looks amazing. You can literally see her face reflecting on her arm, and then the checkerboard reflecting on her lower half of the arm. That is so good. Her face is reflecting into her bib, and her bib is reflecting into her arm. Like, this is that well made. This is that well made to show how shiny they are, that everything is reflective. So they literally had to draw her eyes and her face twice. Like, oh my gosh, that just looks so good. Then, of course, she has her hand over here that looks really good. It looks smaller, just like Toy Chica's hand should. Then you have the reflective parts of all of the checkerboard floor, which I think is so impressive. I like how you can see some of her endoskeleton showing through. I think that's a really nice detail. And her legs are put together pretty closely, so she isn't as wide. Like, Toy Bonnie's legs are pretty wide. Toy Freddy's legs are super wide, so it goes down, of course, into the middle of the base here. That says Toy Chica. With both of her feet, you can see the checkerboards reflecting very well there. And Toy Chica, Five Nights at Freddy's, all the copyright information. Toy Chica looks really good. I love the cupcake. I think the cupcake personally looks amazing. And she definitely is to scale. She's really big. I would say this might be the most accurate one to size, because Toy Freddy's way bigger and fatter, obviously. Toy Bonnie should be taller. Toy Chica, I'm pretty sure, is accurate to scale. She's the only animatronic in this that I would say is like 100% accurate. And now, checking out the last one, probably the most disappointing one is Mangle. Everyone knows Mangle's massive. Mangle should have been the same size as these. Just look at Mangle's real head that I built. This is 1-to-1 for scale of how big Mangle's head would be. And then compared to this, this is way, way smaller. Look, I put my hand on Mangle, and I only cover her nose and her lips, right? Take that same hand, and I put it, and I cover her entire face. So yeah, it's definitely way too small, and it looks really weird next to the rest of them, if I can be honest. But the art itself is really good. I just wish they scaled it up. She is also the worst one because of all her pieces and wires. She has the most white cardboard around her, so she looks the least realistic. Like, all the other ones have a little bit of white cardboard, but other than that, they look super good and accurate. Mangle has so much white cardboard because of just the way she's made that she doesn't look the most accurate, I guess, which is slightly disappointing because I do really love Mangle, but the art looks good nonetheless. So she's super dirty. You can see all the dirt marks they gave all over Mangle. Her eyes and face are super accurate, even if they are a little bit small. You can literally see the endoskeleton head inside of there. Then there's the endo pieces that go all throughout her Mangle bow tie, and her hand, which looks really, really good. Then, of course, she's not super reflective because, I mean, most of it is like dirty endoskeleton parts. You have the whole endo torso here with nothing connected there. Then you have the endo head going over here. The endo head does look really good. I really like that. The eyeball and the wires and everything on him looks amazing, honestly. And then going down here, it connects to the side arm piece. And then with the rest of Mangle, you have the rest of her with her tail and her 3 legs. I thought they actually gave her 4 legs, but that's actually her other arm holding onto the ground, which is accurate. So she has one normal foot, and then 2 endo feet here. They painted her toes, which I don't think is accurate. I don't think Mangle's endo feet toes are painted, but other than that, I think it is pretty accurate. And of course, it has the copyright Mangle down here. These are amazing. I don't know where you buy these, but just seeing them all set up next to each other is like genuinely one of the coolest things ever. I really love these. These are so awesome. Obviously, I can't keep them set up in my room simply because they're way too big. So I'm going to have to collapse these down. But these are absolutely incredible. And I don't know. These are so cool. Maybe I have to give them away. Let me know in the comments. If you guys really, really want these in the comments, I guess I'll give them away. But if not too many people want these, maybe I'll keep these for myself because they're so freaking cool. But yeah, that was absolutely incredible. One of the best packages I've ever opened. And now let's go check out the rest of the stuff that we have. So guys, those cardboard cutouts are super convenient because look how small they fold up. They fold up into nothing. That is really, really awesome. I really like that. So we only have 4 more packages. I think we're going to go ahead and check out this one. I have an idea of what this one may be because we've opened a package like this before on the channel, so we're going to check out that one, and then we only have 3 more packages. So let's open this up and see what's inside. Alright guys, this is a really big package here. If you guys know what's inside, leave a comment, because I think you do. We opened a package just like this one in the last video, and it's the gosh darn Titan 13 figures. You guys know, I don't really like these. I don't really like these. I thankfully got these they were someone else's Titan 13 figures, so I didn't end up paying the full price for these, thankfully, because they are not worth the full price. But, oh, man, alright, let's go ahead and check them out. We have Foxy. We have Bonnie. Oh, he has 2 different heads. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We have Withered Bonnie. We also have Withered Chica. Withered Freddy. And normal chica. She'll even come out. So, you guys know, I am not a big fan of Titan 13 figures. I think they're overpriced. I think they're very cheaply made. I don't think they look very good. So, obviously, I'm definitely going to save these for when I do another 3D printed FNAF video, of course. So, I'm first going to, let's review 2 figures. Let's review a withered and a normal. So, I think we should go ahead and review normal Bonnie and withered Freddy. I think those guys, because Bonnie has 2 different heads and withered Freddy is a classic character that Jazwares has made a ton of figures of, I have custom figures of, so we can know which one looks better. So, let's first of all take a look at the classic. Let's start off with classic Bonnie. And I know I said these figures are overpriced, and they definitely are. And I think the 3D print is very poor quality, and we figured out last video that they're not even making their own models. They're taking them. But I think it's really cool that it comes with 2 different versions of Bonnie's head. One with the blacked out eyes, and one with the normal eyes. I think that attention to detail is very good. I like that. I like how his ears are also posable. For being the most posable figures, they definitely are pretty posable. I like that the ears are posable. The Jazwares figures' ears aren't even posable, but the ears already have an issue. You can see the horrible quality of the 3D prints. You can see all the lines on them. Doesn't look very good. Again, for the bottom, look at all the messed up where the 3D printer messed up. It's not very good. They are posable. The mouth doesn't open that much, actually, and the endo is purple, and the inside is all weird and gross. Awesome. So that is not off to a great start. They come with their hands detached for some reason. I'm not too sure why. Let's take a look at the normal Bonnie head. The eyes do look really good, I'm not gonna lie. His jaw is black in this one, so not sure why his endo jaw is purple in this one, but yes, the endo jaw is black on this figure. He does come with accessories, which is nice. The Nightmares didn't for some reason. He comes with his guitar and a whole bunch of different hands. So let's take the hands out. And attach them on. Taking a look at the hands. Oh my god. These are such low quality, they couldn't even be bothered to remove the 3D print from the hands. What is wrong with them? These look garbage. Look, there's little 3D printed parts hanging off all over these hands. Look at this. Do you guys see this? This sucks. Look at the other side. That looks horrible. That actually looks horrible. These are very, very awful quality. I'm being serious. For a $35 figure, they should at least fix that. They should fix the hands looking so crappy. Man, and the joints are so tight, I can't even... It's very hard to get Bonnie's hand on. It is very, very hard to get the hands on. For these supposed to be super posable, it's hard to even get it on in the first place. Alright, so we have that. And now let's take a look at the guitar. The guitar looks pretty solid. I think the 3D prints on the guitar looks good. Okay, it's definitely kind of messy on the back. If you guys can see, it's kind of messy on the back, unfortunately, but it's not too bad. The feet aren't the worst, but they're definitely not amazing. You can see a lot of mess ups on the top. They look super grainy. For these being $35 figures, I feel like they should make these a lot better, honestly. Last time we did an issue of them getting the feet on, but no, the classic feet go in very easily, honestly. So these go in very easily, unlike the Nightmares, which is nice, at least. And here is our posable Bonnie, with a purple-colored endo jaw, with low-quality ears, with the worst hands I've ever seen, and just overall, the posability, I mean, yeah, they're posable, right? One of the hardest poses to do with action figures is to make him do the Golden Freddy pose. So can he do the Golden Freddy pose? Can he do the Golden Freddy pose? No, he can't. He can't even do it. For these figures supposed to be super posable, I can't even do the Golden Freddy pose. I know that's a hard pose, but the best thing about these figures is they're meant to be posable, and this guy isn't very posable. So, this Bonnie, I like that he has 2 different heads. I like the black eye head. I think that's pretty cool. But these hands being literally attached together and being horrible quality. Oh, a chunk of this hand is just missing. Look at that. Oh my gosh, these are so poorly made. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Withered Freddy. Let's see if he is any better quality or if he is just as bad as Bonnie. Now, Withered Freddy doesn't come with a second head, which I think is very disappointing. Withered Freddy's, Withered Freddy's eyes can also turn black, so I don't know why they only did that for Bonnie, not for Withered Freddy. Only one of his feet is attached. That's very strange. Let's go ahead and put the second foot on there. Oh, great. We have the issue where the feet don't go on. Okay, so these have the awesome issue where the leg pieces move all over, so you're just unable to put the feet on. So that's really awesome. I'm really glad that this figure is so poorly made that it's very difficult to get the feet on. For being superposable, he's not really. So Withered Freddy opening up his jaw can open way more. I like that a lot. Bonnie's jaw could barely open. His jaw could open a lot. I think that's really good. The inside of the jaw doesn't look very good. You can see a whole bunch of mess ups from the 3D printer. Okay, he's missing a shoulder. He just only has one shoulder. So it's missing a piece, a $35 figure, right? Keep in mind, this is more expensive than Jazwares figures. This is more expensive than a Jazwares Withered Freddy. If you buy Jazwares Withered Freddy, it's only $20. You get a properly painted figure that looks good, and you also get a normal Freddy figure, as well as a fully posable endoskeleton. And great, they did the same thing with the hands, where they're all connected together. I think this is super lazy for them to do this. They didn't even give him his paw pads. They made his hands blank. Why would you give Bonnie paw pads but not Freddy? They both have those. I think this is super cheap and lazy that they do this. And the hands look awful as well. Look at this awful print quality. That is disgusting, honestly. These are honestly just very... I'm just really disappointed in these, to be honest. I don't know why they made the hands attached to each other. I think that's super cheap. That's super kind of crappy. That you buy a $35 figure and you have to rip the 3D printed pieces apart. And I know some figures do that it's like fun to take the pieces out of the plastic and assemble it. But for 3D printed figures, that's just how the 3D print makes them. So I think that's just lazy. I think they're too lazy to remove each individual hand. So then if you mess it up and you have this plastic left over on the hands, that's your fault. That's your fault the plastic's there. So they can't get in trouble for it. So, I mean, yeah, he looks fine, but a really big issue with the withereds is the withering is just mirrored. Bonnie looked good because he's the same, but look at this. This is the same withering matched on either side. Same withering, same holes. All they did was add 2 wires to make it look different, but it's not different. That's the same withering. Same for his upper arms. Both arms, actually. Look. Red wire, blue wire, red wire, blue wire. Giant hole in the forearm, giant hole in the forearm. I think that's so lazy. You're gonna sell a $35 figure and you can't even give it original. You can't even give it original withering. You literally just mirror it. I think that is very, very lazy. And we found out last episode they don't even make these models themselves. They steal them. So overall, for the Titan 13 figures, I don't think they're very good quality. I don't really like them, and they're definitely not worth $35. So if this was your package of Titan 13, you can have them. You can take them back. I do not want these at all. Or if you guys really want me to give these away over everything else I've opened in this video, I think you're crazy. I'm going to say you're crazy, but I guess you can have them because I don't like these. They don't look very good. But yeah, Titan 13s pretty suck. They're not good. So let's go see the next package. Hopefully we get something good. Well, guys, that was a really lame package. I don't think we're close to our $1,000 goal of hitting $1,000, so we might have to give everything away to you guys, unfortunately. But we have 3 more packages. So this weird yellow tape one is very strange. I want to save that second for last. I want to check out this one. We're just gonna take the tape from this one. Come on. There we go. So, opening up this big weird box is a bunch of paper. Alright, so this is probably some sort of eBay order, because they're normally packed like this. So let's see whose order we got. It is... Oh my god! No way. We got someone's Jazwares order! Oh my gosh. We got a Shadow Freddy. This is actually insane. We have a Bonnie. Oh my gosh. We have a Withered Freddy. We have a Jump Scare Freddy plushie. Does he work? Oh my god, he works. Oh my god. We have a puppet in the office. We have a Toy Chica and a Mangle. Oh, wow. So we got a giant lot of Jazwares stuff. Of course, I'm going to give this away to you guys, but I do think I'm going to open up this puppet figure. This is the last Jazwares figure I need to make the entire Jazwares FNAF 2 office. So I'm going to open this up, review this, and the rest of these Jazwares figures will be for you, and the figure plushie. So if I haven't made my $1,000, then I will unfortunately have to give away all of this Jazwares stuff to you. But let's check out that FNAF 2 office. So, we have a whole ton of pieces of the FNAF 2 office, and let's go ahead and get this assembled together. I already looked at the puppet figure, so no need to look at that again. But it is time to look at the office. So, I think this is how it goes together. This one goes here. Yeah, if I'm doing this wrong, let me know, please. But I think I'm doing this right. Yes, so that slots in. It's crazy it took me this long to complete the FNAF 2 office. Okay, and then this one goes like this. Yep, and boom. It's not, all right, go together. It's not really going for some reason. Yeah, that's okay. That's not really going together. This piece isn't fitting for some reason. I gotta... Man, how do you put... Jazwares made this really hard to put together. Okay. First, I think those go together. So then these just all slide forward. And then they connect like this to make the office. Yep, okay. Boom! Here is our FNAF 2 office. This looks really good, I'm gonna be honest. Like the FNAF 1 Jazwares set, I really like this. I think this office set looks really, really good. Everything about it looks great. Probably looks really great with figures. But, something I don't like is I don't like how there's no play feature. In the FNAF 1 office, right? The doors, you can lift up and down, right? You push the button, and you lift the door up, and then it stays, and then you push the button, and it closes. That's so awesome. That is, like, one of the coolest play features ever, as well as the foggy windows. It looks so good. And this one, they didn't do that. They added the light buttons. They could have easily put some small LED lights in here, and you push the light button, and it lights up the vent, but they didn't do that, and I think that's really disappointing. Since this office has even less, there's not even a desk in this one, when the FNAF 1 has the desk, so I think that is a little disappointing, but let's go ahead and see how this looks with some FNAF 2 figures. So, I have Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica. Let's grab Withered Bonnie. Let's grab Withered Chica, not Withered Mangle. And let's grab Balloon Boy. So, we will have a whole office of FNAF 2 characters, and let's set them up. So, let's have Withered Freddy, right? He's, like, coming through, like he does, right? He's standing there. Those look pretty good. Then we're gonna have Toy Bonnie. We're gonna have him coming through the vent, like he does. We're gonna have Toy Chica coming through this vent. We're going to have Balloon Boy standing in the corner where he gets ya. We're going to have Withered Chica. We'll put Withered Chica... where should we put Withered Chica? We'll just put her here. Sure. And then we'll have Withered Bonnie reaching over, just like he does. Well, Withered Bonnie reaching over, just like he does in FNAF 2 when he gets in your office, and he's reaching up and over. Yeah, just like that. Okay, so that looks pretty good, honestly. That is a pretty good looking FNAF 2 office set. I really like that. I like all the characters in here, and seeing the whole thing put together, I think it looks really, really good. Having all the FNAF figures in the office looks really cool. Having Balloon Boy and Toy Freddy. So this office looks really good together. I'm really glad that I finally got the last piece to put the whole thing together. I really like this. Now let's go check out some of the final packages. Well, guys, only 2 packages left, and I think we're gonna have to start with this one. So let's go ahead and open it up. And shink! It is opened. Now, this is the only package I know what's inside of. This one came from very, very far away, all the way in Vietnam. Inside of here are plushies that have been lost for 8 years. Nobody has ever seen these before, so these definitely are lost merch. They're more lost than any of the packages in this video. Let me show you. Ugh. Inside of here is the prototype cupcake plushies. We have the prototype yellow cupcake, the prototype blue cupcake, the only one in the entire world, and the prototype classic cupcake. So, let's take these out and take a closer look. Now, we have all 3 of our prototype cupcakes here. So, this cupcake technically isn't lost. He's just different from the other cupcakes. He has his prototype tag, but just barely. So, I'm going to talk about this guy in a different video. He definitely has changes, like his candle is a different color, the base is a different color, his eyes look pretty weird in the middle, but we're going to save him for another video. We will talk about him another time. But these 2 cupcakes, there's only 2 yellow cupcakes in the entire world, and there is only 1 blue cupcake in the entire world. So, let's go ahead and first take a look at this yellow cupcake. Now, you might be wondering, what is he based on? So, you guys know we had the official green cupcake plushie from Funko, but this one is actually based on this mini version of Cupcake. This is one of the different colors of Cupcake. They also released this color of him in a Funko Pop, so the Funko Pop Cupcake is this color. But they never officially released a plushie in this color. So, well, there's the mini plushie, but there's never an official plushie. So, this is the official, only 2 in the entire world, yellow cupcakes. You guys are some of the first people ever who gets to see this thing, which I think is pretty cool. So, he has a prototype tag back here. It's a pretty big tag. It was cut, unfortunately, but you can see the little bit of red of the prototype. He looks amazing. I really like his colors. I think the yellow and the purple look great together. He would look great with the Blacklight Chica plushie if that ever released. He has a pink wick, a purple and blue candle. Of course, he has a bright, bright yellow frosting, 2 black, pink, and blue eyes, and then the same purple and blue base. He's a very, very well-made cupcake. He feels identical to the original, to the original Blacklight cupcake, I mean. He has all the same materials. He is all very, very nice. So he is amazing. I love him. And now for the rarest plushie in my collection. This is the blue cupcake. This is the only one in the entire world. We never knew that this plushie existed up until a couple weeks ago, basically, when he was found by some random collector all the way in Vietnam. So, of course, he has his prototype tag, but you don't, it's cut off. You don't really need a prototype tag for this plush. It's a blue cupcake. This never even released. He doesn't need a prototype tag. You can look at it and tell he's a prototype. I love his colors so much. I think they are amazing. And where does this blue cupcake come from? Well, of course, he comes from the big blue cupcake. So this plushie was officially released. This Big Blue Cupcake was officially released. He was an FYE exclusive, so here is the Mini Blue Cupcake next to the Jumbo Blue Cupcake. They are identical plushies, same eyes, same candles, same everything, so you can take a screenshot if you want a photo of the never-before-seen Blue Cupcake. So this is the first time he's ever been seen online. There was one photo that was taken from the collection, and then he was never seen since. So I think it is, I'm incredibly grateful to own the only Blue Cupcake in the world. I think that is very special, and of course I will take very, very good care of him. I really, really love him. I think his colors are amazing. I love that there were a lot more Blacklight plushies that were officially made, but never released. I think that's so interesting that prototypes can be so much more than a plushie with a sample tag. They can be entirely unreleased plushies that no one else in the world has. I think that is so fascinating, and I really, really love Blue Cupcake. So, here they are. These plushies have been lost for literally 8 years since the original Blacklight plushies came out. These were designed at the same time all the rest of the Blacklight plushies came out, and they never were released. So I think that's incredibly fascinating that we have these plushies. So, of course, we gotta get these out of the way. We'll throw these back over here on the bed. And there is one more box we have to look at. So let's go ahead and check it out. So guys, I hope you liked everything in this video so far. Let me know. I'm not going to count the prototypes towards the $1,000 goal of giving away FNAF merch, but I also won't give them away because if I counted them towards it, then I would have like $3,000 worth of stuff in this video, and then I wouldn't give away anything. So everything is for giveaway except for the prototype cupcakes. And now it is time to check out the final box of Lost FNAF merch. Let's open this up and see what Lost merch we have inside. I'm already seeing a whole bunch of stuff. Inside of here is... oh my god. There is so much FNAF merch in this box. How? Okay, so this was clearly a giant lot of stuff that someone sold. And I am going to be giving all of this away to you guys because these are all duplicates for me. But that doesn't mean we can't check them out. Let's check out some of these. We have a tagged Toy Foxy. We have a tagged Rockstar Foxy. We have multiple puppets. 2 tagged puppets, 2 tagged Chicas, 2 Chicas, a 3rd tagged puppet actually. We have a mini Freddy plushie. We have a glass Foxy. We have a squishy Vanny. We have what is this? The exclusive golden Funko Fightline figures. What? We have mini plushies. We have more mini plushies. We have squishy heads. We have Funko Snaps. There's Funko Pops in here. There's keychains. There's Funko Action Figures of Golden Freddy. There's mystery minis like Crying Child. There's pint-sized heroes. There's keychain hangers like Funtime Freddy. There's more FNAF figures like Moon. There's ugly plushies like this ugly Bonnie. There's, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. There's Toy Freddy good stuff. There's mystery FNAF blind box figures. There's FNAF jelly heads. There's more FNAF squishies. There's FNAF Funko Pop keychains. There's, oh, what's that? Is that Jazwares figure? There's Jazwares figures. There's even more rare mystery minis like a classic puppet. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff in here. What? There's a ripped up Freddy Fazbear Funko Pop head? Oh my gosh. There's this ugly Springtrap. There's Balloon Foxy. Oh man, there is so much stuff in here. And yeah, these look like pretty much all duplicates for me, so I am going to be giving away this giant box of FNAF merch to you guys. You guys know the 3 steps, but at the end of the video, I'll tell you them again just in case. All you guys have to do is like the video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment saying you finished all 3 steps. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys did enjoy. What did you think the coolest thing in this video was? Of course, personally, oops, I tripped there. Personally, for me, I think the coolest is obviously the cupcakes. I like the cupcakes the most. I think they're really, really cool. They're so awesome. The one-of-a-kind blue cupcake and the prototype yellow cupcake. Both these prototypes are honestly amazing. And yeah, that's it for this video. I really hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you all later. Goodbye!